All right, welcome back. We're going to move on into learning targets 19 through 22 in Unit 6, which are going to deal with the digestive and excretory systems. So, the digestive system breaks down food mechanically and chemically to provide the body with nutrients and energy. And we see variations in different types of mammals with how their digestive system is structured. For instance, here you'll see the digestive center of a cow, which has multiple different stomachs based off their diet. We as humans do not have this, but we can go through different animals and talk about different um, digestive traits that they have that aid in their lifestyle. So food is used for energy and other nutrients that help body processes. This is nothing new. Remember the term calorie here, which is how much energy is found in a particular gram of food. Carbohydrates, again, are the main source of energy for the body, also called carbs. We're going way back here to Unit 2, which was back at the end of August, beginning of September. We talked a lot about carbohydrates and structural carbohydrates along with energy providing carbohydrates. So fats, animal bodies require fats for many important processes. One of those is the production of cell membrane and also proper hormone function. Of course, proteins, the body's going to require protein for the production of its own proteins. You got to eat proteins to produce proteins. And we think back to Unit 2 and everything we talked about since then, proteins are involved in almost every single process within a living body. Vitamins are organic molecules that act as catalysts in many reactions. We need to talk about this term catalyst. So we've talked about this, but it's right before Christmas, so I want to review. So remember, catalysts speed up a reaction that is already going to happen by lowering the activation energy. So remember, any chemical reaction requires a certain amount of energy to be put into it for it to start. What a catalyst does is lower the amount of energy required to get that chemical reaction to start. So in other words, the addition of a catalyst should make a process be more efficient by making it happen faster and quicker without using as much energy. So minerals are inorganic nutrients that the body needs. Kind of trace elements here is sometimes referred to. All right, so the path of food from where you ingest it to where it goes starts out, of course, at the mouth where mechanical breakdown is going to occur. You also get some chemical breakdown there. Remember salivary amylase, which is a enzyme in the saliva that begins to break down starches. Then it goes through the esophagus, which connects to your stomach. From the stomach, which is where a lot of chemical digestion or chemical breakdown is going to occur, you head into the small intestine. The small intestine, you get nutrient absorption, and then you also get the beginning stages of turning that food, that chyme, into waste. And then in the large intestines, you get the final little bit of nutrient absorption and a lot of waste preparing that waste to be removed from the body. So again, the mouth mechanically breaks down food. Saliva begins breaking down starches, and there's some other enzymes in saliva that begins the process. So the esophagus is going to connect the mouth to the stomach, and it uses peristalsis to push food down, which is a muscle system. Stomach is going to chemically and mechanically digest food, depending on the organism, as which one of those two happens more than the other. Pepsin begins breaking down proteins, and hydrochloric acid, or HCl, liquefies food into a substance called chyme. Small intestine is a long organ that chemically digests food and absorbs nutrients into the bloodstream. The duodenum is the first section where the pancreas and the liver dump enzymes on the food. The pancreas produces bicarbonate to counteract stomach acid. Also regulates blood sugar with insulin and glucagon. Okay, so that bicarbonate is the body's natural way of an antacid, so to speak. The liver is going to produce bile, which emulsifies fat, allowing it to be broken down. Bile is stored in the gallbladder. The large intestine is also called the colon. It removes any remaining nutrients and turns the rest into waste to be removed from the body. The excretory system, moving on there, which is going to be our waste system, so to speak. It purifies the blood by removing ammonia from it, converting it to urea, and excreting it as urine. The liver is part of this system, so ammonia is converted to urea in the liver primarily, and to a lesser extent in the kidney. So the excuse me. So the liver is just as important in the excretory system as the kidney, if not a little bit more important. Kidneys remove waste, maintain blood pH, and regulate the water level in the blood. A nephron is a functional unit in a kidney where blood filtration occurs. That's an important vocab term for you to know. Blood in a glomerulus is filtered by the Bowman capsule. Most of the water is reabsorbed back into the blood in the loop of Henle. Water, water that is not reabsorbed is combined with urea to form urine and is excreted from the body. Remember, urea is basically ammonia with some other trace waste elements. All right, so here is a zoomed in version and a zoomed in picture of a nephron. You can see the loop of Henle here, which is where water reabsorption is. Different parts of the kidney filtration system here in the nephron. And that is the end of this learning target. So be sure you complete the form that goes with this video. If you have questions, let me know and feel free to go back and watch this as needed. Thank you.